Good morning, Year 10s. This is the non-exam assessment, the NEA, generating your mood board, and this is number 4 in the YouTube videos that we've been showing. Okay. So to start off with, we're looking at number 6, the slide number 6, on the NEA app, which you should have downloaded, and that's using a mood board for analytical research. Okay. So you can use the mood board to show to your client and then get feedback. So you can show them a number of images. You can say, do you like this? Do you like the colors? Do you like the material? Do you like the style? And they can say, yes, I like that, or they can say, don't like that at all. Okay, and that can show you, or you can find a way to design a product for their taste. You should also be thinking about designing a product in the style of. Okay, I'll go into that in a minute. And this means referencing designers and design movements. And here's a couple of design movements that you may have heard of. So Art Deco, Bauhaus, Still, and Memphis. Okay, let's have a quick look at the marks. We're going to be accessing the A band, the higher band here, identify and investigate design possibilities, and we're just looking at the mark breakdown here, 9 to 10, that's the top marks. Okay, and what we want to be doing is a comprehensive investigation into the work of others. That clarifies, that clearly informs ideas. Okay, so that's a comprehensive investigation into the work of others that clearly informs your ideas. Right, okay, let's have a look at a few design movements. Art Deco, fantastic design movement, very geometric, starting in the 20s. Okay, this is the Chrysler building here. Looking at some great vintage cars, this geometric shapes here. Great form of inspiration. Then we go into the Bauhaus, a German movement, art school and design school. Okay, it started in 1919 and finished in about 1930 due to the Nazi regime that came in. Let's have a quick look. So this is Still. Okay, started in Holland in 1917. Okay, this very distinctive primary colours after the artist Mondrian. Okay, and then they made the furniture in the same style. And then moving on very quickly to the 1980s, and this is the Memphis design movement. Originated out of Milan, and it was a kind of a reaction against the very austere modernist movement of concrete and metal. And so these were very bright, fun type products that were produced, not always completely useful, so quite good in that way. Right. Let's go down to some designers. We've got this one. So James Dyson, inventor. You will all have known him. He invented the Dyson vacuum cleaner. Okay, and has designed lots of other things. Has a big factory, employs lots of engineers, and designed quite a lot of things. You will have noticed the hand cleaners, no doubt. Okay, Zaha Hadid, possibly the greatest contemporary architect. Sadly, she died a couple of years ago, but here she's designed a 100 meters racetrack that goes through a school in Brixton, and the reason was that there was so little room to build the school that they didn't have a room for the sports field, so they put the 100 meters track through the school. Okay, very good example of needs and wants of the user. At the top here, Jonathan Ives and Steve Jobs. Jonathan Ives is designer for Apple, okay, and could be credited for designing the iPad, okay, the iPhone, arguably the most influential designer of our time, because we all have our smartphones and iPads nowadays. And then down here, Philip Stark, okay, designer, French, was known to have designed a chair in the time it took for a plane to take off. And this is like a Martian-looking lemon squeezer that was designed by him. And I don't believe it works, but anyway, yeah, another important designer. All right, going on. Your mood board. Okay, so these are images that you're putting together that you will show your client. Okay, so they're going to be inspiring you in your design. Obviously, have quite a few of the designers. Images from the designers. You can have natural forms that inspire you, okay? Take your own photographs, can't emphasize that enough, okay? And then also you can include that feedback from your client. Moving on. Okay, we've got the first circle here, okay? And design problem identified. As you can see, we've done the analytical research of existing products, and we're going on to the inspiration and mood board. Mood board. So check against the design cycle, and then next week, as you can see, we're going to be doing the justified specification. Right. Here are some resources that it'd be really good for you to have a look at. First off, technologystudent.com. Always say use this one. There's a lot of information there. If you go on there and it says design movements and companies, click in there. Lots of stuff well worth trawling through. BBC Bite Size, again, I've told you about this before. Okay, GCSE, AQA, investigating and going down, and designers and design companies. Again, a whole tranche of information. Well worth going through that. And then here's a new one. Okay, Focus e-learning. I'll put the username that you can use and the password there. Okay, if you go in and you'll see a little tablet at the front and it says designers and companies. So click on that. A lot of information there. Right, so just go through this again as I've done every time before. Save all your work, keep all your drawings, take your own pictures. Again, really good way of accessing marks. Do a questionnaire, that's your primary research. Check against the NEA app, okay, that's your working document, so check against that one. Okay, make your work original, have a bit of fun, use your own original backgrounds and fonts, okay, and then we need to be able to access that 20 marks at the end by including an evaluation or conclusion on each sheet. Good, thank you very much. Any questions, please email me.